We Share Abundance, what's happening with development, what's happening with our projects, what's happening with our existing plans, all news updated every day since we first launched. Okay, I've got a feeling we missed one day, or am I? No, I think we did. I think we missed one day out of just over 2 years. We've been around for just over 2 years, doing these live updates every single day, whether the news has been good or bad or indifferent. Okay, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We Share Abundance publicly, and hopefully everything's working. But what doesn't work 99 times out of 100 is we don't get comments from YouTube and Twitch showing up. So I'll be heading over to the Facebook group to interact there with the people and answer any questions that are there. So if you're watching from YouTube or Twitch, I apologize, I won't see your comments, and so I can't answer your questions, but you're equally welcome. Whatever continent you're from, whatever country, whatever background you have, you're equally welcome. All we ask is that you keep a nice positive attitude and think about sharing love and abundance, and you're very welcome in our United States of the world. We are a cloud nation. We have our own economy. Like most economies at the moment, it's not great, but we're there, we're plodding along, and we are building for a better future. I'm not talking about build it back better, but we are in the process of getting things sustainable for generations to come. We've never been a here today, gone tomorrow plan. We've never been get rich overnight. We have always maintained that what we are doing is building an asset base for our members, which will see their family good for generations to come. One of the things you have when you join us and you fill in your profile is you have to put in a beneficiary. If anything happens to you, then there is somebody that can take over and claim everything that is in your account. And this will go on for generations and generations, many, many years after all of us here have long departed and gone on to hopefully better things. Okay? So with that said, let's head over to Facebook and look for We Share Abundance publicly. Today is the 31st of May. So when I get We Share Abundance publicly, hopefully 31st of May, yeah, the last day of May. This month seems to have absolutely flown by. Just a minute, I've got my speakers on, so let's get rid of that. And yeah, we'll be into June. June is busting out all over. We'll be in there tomorrow. And normally on the first of the month, early morning, we get started on transferring all your funds over from the month-end figures, getting all the figures out, making sure everybody gets going, and we have a free raffle where people can win thousands of dollars worth of We Share Abundance tokens, and we will be doing it tomorrow, but not early morning. The reason is our main developer, Devyani, is flying home. She's been spending time with her parents who left for the United States, and now she's flying home tomorrow morning. And so she won't be home until tomorrow afternoon, and that is when we'll be doing the month-end runs. It's a little bit of a clash because I've got to go out tomorrow I'm hoping to be back in time for the afternoon, but we'll see what happens, and we'll make things work one way or another. So the site won't be down early on. Usually we redirect it while we're running the numbers, and that usually happens, probably from 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning here in the UK through till 9 or 10 o'clock, something like that. So it's not going to happen at that time. It's going to be, I don't know what time Devyani will get back, but it's going to be in the afternoon. We'll get the process run as quickly as we can. We've been going through things, making sure that things are as good as we can get them to get everything processed as well as we can. It will be processed all tomorrow, but it will be a lot later than is usual in the day. Okay, so that is the first big update. And with that said, let's see who we've got in here. We've got Russ Cowley at the top of the comments list from Newcastle in the Northeast, followed by Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA, Ramachandra from India. He is a UK citizen, but he's in India promoting We Share Abundance. Oh, Russ likes my shirt. Okay, I'll send it to you. You can have the shirt off my back. Okay, we've got Kingsley from Manchester. We have Morris from the Netherlands, Derek from Palm Beach, Florida, USA, of course, Richard from Devon, UK, Meenakshi from India, Norman from Doncaster, UK, Peter from Kettering, UK, Andrew from New Zealand, Thobza from South Africa. All here, as I say, we love to have people from all over the world. We are represented in every continent, and I think pretty much in all countries as well by our members. So with that said, it's 8 minutes into the time. Let's get started with a short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love each member may find the joy of service, and through service bless each member that they attract into their life true happiness and everything they need in life. Amen. And as the United States of the world, we have a little affirmation, because my spiritual guru, Paramahansa Yogananda, says that if we want a peaceful and loving world, we can't change other people, we can only change ourselves. And once we've changed ourselves, then the ripples can possibly flow out from that. But our responsibility is purely to change ourselves. And that's good, because that's all you can do. We can't change other people. Maybe, by example, we can help people change themselves, but we can't actually physically change the way people think. And sometimes it's hard enough to change the way we think. So we have this little affirmation about being the United States of the world. We are happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, that we may all be freed from divisive inharmonies and become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of your world. Okay, let's have a look. We've got a few people saying amen, and we've got Jerry from Cameroon. We have people from all over, all different countries in Africa, Asia, little countries, sometimes big countries, Madagascar, Cook Islands, all over the world. And it's very gratifying that people come here and find a place where positivity reigns supreme. And that's what we're all about. And that's what we're about in this Facebook group that I'm in here. We only want positivity. In fact, there's a comment. No, it's not a comment. It's a what is it? It's a quote or something. And my wife actually sent it to me today, and it's really in line with everything that I believe and that I've been taught by my guru, and also by a very, very good personal development, probably the greatest personal development speaker, coach that we had in the latter years, who died recently, Bob Proctor. This is in line with all his teaching as well. It's in line with teachings of philosophers for many, many centuries. And let me read it to you. It says, the universe responds to your frequency. It doesn't recognize your personal desires, wants, or needs. It only understands the frequency in which you are vibrating at. For example, if you're vibrating in the frequency of fear, guilt, or shame, you're going to attract things of a similar vibration to support that frequency. If you're vibrating in the frequency of love, joy, and abundance, you're going to attract things to support that frequency. It's like tuning into a radio station. You have to be tuned in to the radio station you want to listen to, just like you have to be tuned in to the energy you want to manifest in your life. And that is not the only reason that we foster positivity and goodwill here. We foster it because it's more enjoyable to live your life with a positive attitude, feeling good about things, and going through life with that certainty that everything is going to work out right. There are always ups and downs in life. There are always diversions. There are always challenges, and they're there to help us become stronger. They can be likened to perhaps hurdles on an athletic track. You know, when you start out, it's hard to jump over a hurdle, and certainly it's hard to get it into your pace and not knock over the hurdles and actually complete a race properly. But with practice, you become more adept at overcoming the hurdles, and you take them in your stride. And so you don't need to break your pace to get from the start to the finish line. The hurdles that are in your way, you just fly over them as though they weren't there. And it's the same in life. There are hurdles there. And sometimes when you first see them, they look like mountains. And yet once you get past them, you look back and you say, where's that mountain gone? And you look down, and it wasn't a mountain at all. It was just a little molehill. And that is the benefit of challenges that come into your life. They strengthen you, they make you stronger. And as long as you keep going in the direction of your dreams and your goals with a positive mental attitude, taking action, accepting all the opportunities that come your way, you will find that life and love and everything you want in life flows to you. Better relationships, happier time, better health, and material things like maybe you wanted a car or a house or more vacations, whatever. It'll all come to you. But if you adopt the opposite, which some people unfortunately do, that sort of negativity, oh, why is it always me? I'm a victim. You're always attracting that victimization that you've imagined into your life. So there's another little poem. It said, two men gazed through prison bars. One saw mud, the other stars. You know, it's up to you. Right. And who have we got? We've got Emmanuel from Nigeria. Kingsley said some people don't want to change. It's so difficult trying to make them to. Yeah, you can't change other people. Just make sure that you're becoming better than yourself each day. You know, that is all you can do, is say, am I better today than I was yesterday? And if not, why not? You've got to find a way that you can become better and better each day. Don't worry about other people. I mean, I'm not saying disregard other people, but what I'm saying is don't worry about trying to change other people. Concentrate on yourself. Morris says, wow. And Bazina from Edinburgh is here as well, in Scotland, of course. Edinburgh, capital of Scotland. Okay. Devian has been working on streamlining the withdrawals, ready for when we get our liquidity pools built. And she's finished that, I believe. Let me, I was talking to her, and it's just, I forget sometimes where we're up to. Yeah, it's all completed. Of course, there aren't any withdrawals from the Wealth Builder side at the moment, but there are withdrawals from your available cash wallet. And to fill that up quickly, all you've got to do is give away free coupons to our Easy Business Builder. You get paid for every coupon that is used. It's all automatically put into your available cash wallet. You can withdraw it. I think there's a minimum $10. It's got to be $10 that you can withdraw. You've only got to give away 4 tokens, four coupons to do that. And so it's very, very easy, and the withdrawals are automated. You put in your withdrawal request, you verify it with a one-time password and 2-factor authorization to make sure that nobody's stealing your money, and boom, it goes through. When I say boom, it goes through. It can take up to an hour because we run the process every 60 minutes. So it could be boom, it goes through, because you could be just before we run it, or it could take an hour because it could be just after, or anything in between. Okay, there is a good opportunity for you to make fast money. Most people aren't making a fortune out of it, but the potential is there to make a real lot of money as you build residual income from giving away those free coupons. You can also build any business, because the coupons that you're giving away is for our Easy Business Builder, and they will help you build any business that you have, whether it's a brick and mortar business out in the real world, or whether it's a hyperspace business, you know, on the internet, whatever. You will build it more effectively with the tools that we give you in the Easy Business Builder. So it's a great value to you in both ways. Okay, so that's where Devian is up to with the development. As I say, we've also been checking things to try and make sure that everything will go through nice and smoothly. Yesterday, somebody asked me for a forecast on what the top prize would be in our free raffle for pool 6. And it's looking like it's going to be in excess of $28,000. So if you've staked pool 6, somebody that has staked pool 6 will win $28,000 or more. I don't think it'll be less than 28,000. I mean, it's my guesstimate based on lots of factors, but it's likely to be a little bit over 28,000 is my best guess. So somebody that's stake pool 6 will be $28,000 better off tomorrow when we run the numbers tomorrow afternoon. And we got Willie Sopo here from Malawi, I think, isn't it, Willie? And he says, coming through loud and clear, because Russ didn't tell me I was today. Okay. So that's it on that side. There are two major projects that I'm working on at the moment to help fill the liquidity pools as quickly as possible. The more of you that chip in, the faster we'll fill them. As soon as we get funds in there, lots of funds in there, then we can also release funds from the wealth builder side for those that want to take some cash out now. As I say, we've been streamlining the withdrawal process so it'll all work smoothly and be boom, 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 automated and through into your available cash wallet. But we need to get the liquidity pools built first. So there are two major projects I'm working on for that. One is we have a program called the Cash Cow program. And it's a totally turnkey program. You just plug into it. And we do everything for you. We make your sales for you. We build your list for you. And of course, you earn the commissions. We don't take the commissions. We build you a residual income in there. It's been a little bit slow getting it off the ground, but we are in a position now where we're going to be really pushing that more and more. Won't be like going like this and then, but it'll be gradually and ramping up. So that is one of my main projects. That will benefit, of course, the people that are in the Turnkey Cash Cow program, because they'll be seeing more sales coming through, more people joining their network, more residual commissions and all this sort of thing. But that also benefits our liquidity pools, because there is an element of profit. I hesitate to use the word profit with us because we are a non-profit organization. Everything that we get in goes out to the members. We're not here to make a profit. We don't pay dividends to shareholders or anything like that. There are no owners that are lining their own pockets through the profits. Okay, the profits are used to benefit the members. So the more movement we get in basically giving away free coupons for the Easy Business Builder plan, the more money goes into the liquidity pools, the faster they will build up, and the more funds there will be available to distribute to our active members. Simple, really. The other thing that I am concentrating on is there's probably another two things, but the two main things. The first one is the Cash Cow program. The second one is the Avazu corporate plan, which can pay some very hefty commissions. The commissions are only 10%, so it doesn't sound very hefty, but the minimum package is $5,000, and most organizations will want probably more than that. So 10% of 5,000 is $500. So every package sold will bring at least $500, which once again will go into the liquidity pool. However, if the members want to help with that by introducing people to a web page, just say, anybody that they know that is either works in a business or owns a business. Just get them to go to a web page. It's geframe.com, geframe.com. And if they're interested, they'll fill in a little form. We'll complete the sale. And in a case like that, we won't put the 10% into the liquidity pool. We'll only put half of it in the liquidity pool, and the other half will go to the person that introduced that business to the program. So I'm hopeful that we'll be able to bring in some good cash from that. I have been seeking mailing addresses, not email addresses, genuine mailing addresses, snail mail it's called, isn't it, nowadays, for a number of companies that I want to target. And that is the only delay in that, really. It takes time to find addresses for these companies. But what I'm doing is I will be mailing those companies a card, a thank you card. I got one. Let me get you on, just a minute. Here we go. These cards I've had made. They say thank you, okay, and inside they're blank. But I'm going to handwrite. I'm going to be targeting. I'm not quite sure how many I can get out every day. It depends on time, because it takes time to handwrite them. But they're going to be handwritten like this, and they're going to have an insert of a letter which will be printed out, and the thank you card goes to their marketing department or director or sales director. And as I say, it says thank you, so it's a little bit different. It'll be handwritten, addressed, rather than something typed, and it'll create curiosity. And thank you. Thanks for taking a few minutes of your time to look at this letter, which can offer great benefits to your organization and also benefit this beautiful world. God bless you, Graham. Okay, and they'll have the letter will be inside here as well. So all we're trying to do is make sure we get that letter read. That letter, I did send out a copy of it to people that they could use themselves to get people to the page. And that is the intent. Now, how many will we get to open this? How many will we get to read the letter? How many that read the letter will go to the page? How many that get to the page will fill in the form? It's a very simple, short form. But basically, once they've filled in that form, they're saying, yeah, I want it. And we will then close the sale and upsell them as much as possible, get them, get the order as high as possible. And the potential is huge. Literally, there has been one person promoting this program that brought in a very large account of a motor manufacturer, and that is going to make him, his 10% commission is going to earn him $1 million. Okay, be very handy if we found something like that, wouldn't it? So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that. I'm doing the cash cow. And there is a third thing that we're doing, and that is we've always wanted to help people have multiple income streams. You don't want all your eggs in one basket, even if that one basket is something as solid as We Share Abundance. You want lots of baskets filled with eggs, okay? So if one does drop for whatever reason, you're not scooping up eggshells and sieving them through to make an omelette, you know. So our multiple income streams, I know that the large proportion of our members are looking for passive income. They don't want to be involved in selling things. They are looking at how can I make money doing nothing, okay? And the answer to that is you can't. You've got to do something. You've either got to take a little bit of a risk with your capital and invest it, and even then you may have to monitor it and shift it around and juggle it a little bit. But basically, it wouldn't involve selling or recruiting people. Of course, all programs that are out there, or nearly all, there is one I'm looking at called Juicy Fields, which doesn't have an affiliate program, but most of them have affiliate programs, and you can vastly enhance your income by participating in the affiliate programs. But they're all pretty simple to make money with. There is always a risk with these programs. The more they pay out, the greater the risk, is a general rule. So you've got to be prepared to accept the risk and don't get involved at levels that are going to cause you sleepless nights. But risks can be minimized, and we are helping our members do that through an investment club where we are selecting programs that people can get involved in that would normally cost them $100 or $1,000 or $10,000 to get decent levels of income. And we are saying, okay, you can get involved with a share for just $12, and we'll put it all together, and whatever we get back out of it, we'll share it out in proportion to the shares that you've got involved in our club in that program. So it takes away that stress, oh, I've put in $2,500, is the program going to fold? How long will it take me to get my money back? Instead it's, oh, okay, I put in $12. If it pays out, great. If it doesn't, okay, I've lost $12. It's a bit like playing a slot machine in Las Vegas. You might hit the jackpot. The chances are you'll lose your money. I'm hoping that we're picking programs where the chances of losing your money are small, partly because we can see a profit quickly, as long as they keep going for a limited number of time, a month or two, we will not lose any money. If they fold tomorrow, yeah, okay, and that's possible. These programs can always be here today, gone tomorrow. We don't know. But that is another thing that we're doing. And there is one program which is just not worth putting in the Investors Club, but it's doing really well for a lot of our members. That's TRX International. Their website is down at the moment for maintenance. It might be back up now, actually. They said it was going to be down for 60 minutes. They should put up a sign, shouldn't they, saying under maintenance or something like that. But hey, but they have a very lucrative program, and your money is at risk for a maximum of 40 days, whatever you put in, and you can get started. And this is the reason why it's not in our investment club as an option there, because you can get involved for just 40 cents. It's not worth putting a $12 share in, is it? If you're going to put in $12, you can do it directly with them. You can do it with anything from 40 cents up. And it pays you a minimum of 2.5% of whatever you invest for life through mining, okay? So you put in $10, 2.5% of $10 is whatever it is. It's a bad day for me. 25 cents, isn't it? 25 cents. It's not a bad day for me. It's just I'm a bit slow at this time of day. I get started usually about 3 o'clock in the morning. 25 cents. So you get 25 cents for life. You put in $10, you get 25 cents a day for life. All you've got to do is log in and withdraw it. Okay. That is the same whether it's $100. You would get $2.50 a day for life. If you put in a larger amount, I think $2,400 is where you get up to the next thing, and it's 3% a day for life. So it goes up a little bit. I was talking to a lady a few days ago who'd, through her family, they've all got together as a group, and they put in $40,000, and they get 5% on that. So they put in $40,000. They were immediately drawing $2,000 a day. So in 20 days, they've got their $40,000 back, and now they're drawing $2,000 a day for life, or as long as the program lasts anyway. But they're already well in profit, because it was probably about 5 or 6 days ago that I spoke to her. So there'll be $10,000 or $12,000 in profit now in about a month. So they've done very well out of it. But of course, that's not comfortable for everybody. You've got to do what is comfortable for you. But of course, the profits from any of these plans as well, where does it go? It goes into the liquidity pools. So that is that is another thing that we're doing. We have the Investors Club, we have the Avazu corporate plan, we have the Cash Cow program, which helps our members. Incidentally, I mean, if you're in these plans, like if you're in TRX International, whether you're in with 40 cents, $40, $400, whatever it may be, we get a commission from that. So as long as you're making money, we're making money. And through your help in getting involved, and through you making money with the plan, we have been able to build up. How much have we got? Let me have a look. I think I sent it out in a message today. I can't remember what I put in the message, but if I can find it, here we go. We have we have now got 24,645 Tron. I don't know what that's worth in real money. It's about $2,000, I think, isn't it? Tron is about 7 or 8 cents. I'm not sure what it's at the moment, but we have 24,645 Tron. I can put it in the calculator. Just let me have a look. Calculator, 24,645. We built this up by reinvesting the money that we've made. You withdraw everything on a daily basis, and then you can go and spend it, or what we do is we put it back in, because we need to be making a lot more money than an individual would, because our money is being shared amongst all our members. So we need to build it as big as we possibly can. So we've got 24,645. This is from commissions and from what we've earned in the program, because we started this with $90, I think I put in. Let me multiply that by 0.08. Let's say Tron is at 8 cents. Okay, that's about $1,971. Okay, $1,900 to $2,000. We've built that up to, since we started, which was on the 9th of May. So 9 of 31 is 22. It's just 3 weeks, isn't it? Just over 3 weeks, we've managed to go from $90 to $2,000. But we need to really, before we can see anything that is beneficial to the members, we need to get that up to $100,000. No, not 100,000, 100,000 Tron. At 100,000 Tron, we'd have sufficient to be able to pull a little bit out for member benefits and still keep building the our base. And hopefully we can get it up to where that lady from Korea that I spoke to, we can hopefully get it up to that level where we can draw $2,000 a day like they're doing. And of course, that would put $60,000 a month into our liquidity pools, which would then make it very realistic to support withdrawals from. We don't need everything that's in the liquidity pool to support the withdrawals, but we need enough in the liquidity pool to make sure that people can sell their tokens at the right value. What will happen is initially people will withdraw their tokens, they'll sell them, they'll put them up for sale at the value, and we'll buy them out of the liquidity pool. And that will create a supply and demand balance. And people will see that our tokens then are selling in quite large amounts at a very good price. And the price will tend to go up because we'll be able to push the demand up beyond the supply. So we'll start seeing the value of the tokens increase. People will be looking at this. There are people out there that spend all day looking for tokens and coins and cryptocurrencies that are doing what will happen once we start doing this through our liquidity pool. And then they'll start buying and they'll start recommending to their followers that buy information off them and things like this, these tokens, our tokens. So we'll get other people coming from outside buying them purely because they see it as a good investment. It will create an upward spiral, positive attitude, a demand for the token. And so we won't necessarily use all our liquidity pool, but it's there as a reserve. If demand starts to flag, we've got our liquidity pool, we go boom, and we push that demand up again, and we keep it rising. And the more we can put into the liquidity pool, the better we'll be able to do it. And so that's what we're aiming for. And we're aiming to do it through all the things that I've talked about here now. We would, and I'm not criticizing anybody, and I know this isn't going to happen, but I just want to give you an example that if all our members that are registered, we have 52,133 registered members. If all those members introduce one person a month into the Easy Business Builder plan at any level, anything between $2 and $100, we would have that liquidity pool filled and be making or allowing withdrawals from the wealth builder side pretty much instantly. But I know it's not going to happen, and I'm not criticizing members for not doing it. Most of our members didn't join for that. They joined to build a wealth building asset for the future, for generations to come, without having to do any serious work. Okay, they've got to log in every day, read a few emails, but that's it. There's no need to sell or refer people. But if they did, just by giving away one coupon each every month, you would have withdrawals like that. Okay, right. Of course, we do have withdrawals now, but they're from the earned income that you make from promoting the Easy Business. So everybody be making money as well. But there you go. It's just an example. Let's have a look at what else we've got here. I remember seeing Willie Topo saying I was coming through loud and clear. We've got Ibra Hussein. Please give multiple Visa withdrawal in Visa Abundance. Please give multiple Visa withdrawal in Visa Abundance. No, I think what he's asking there is, could we pay from our Multiply Visa business rather than Visa tokens, Visa Abundance tokens? The answer to that is no. It's always been Visa in, Visa out, and we have to concentrate on the liquidity pool first for the Visa Abundance token, and then we will be building liquidity pools also for the Visa token, and everything will fall into place. Jerry Fong, please can you write the site here in the chat? Thanks. The site for what is that, Jerry? The site that that we're sending people to for the Avazu thing. Yeah, I can put that in. It's geframe.com. I think we'll have to put a www in front of that to make it a proper link. I think. Let's try it. That is the site anyway. Akpomade is saying hi from Nigeria. I've lost him. He's gone. Okay, there. Facebook moves the comments up, and I lose place. We've got Joyce Villas from not sure where, but she's saying hi. So hi back to you, Joyce. Please, when will we going to withdraw Visa Fund? Okay, I've just covered that in detail, Akpomade. How can you register for TRX International if I cannot add a phone number? My country does not appear. You don't need the country code, Joyce. It's only, in fact, it's any string of numbers that are unique, that haven't already been used, and it's used as your username. And the easiest way to do that is put your phone number in, because it's a number that you tend to remember. Hopefully. I struggle with it a bit. I have it written down. Okay. Yeah, there it is. It's come through as a clickable link. So that's where, if you send your people in there, there is a part on the form they fill in if they're interested that says, how did you hear about us? So make sure they put your name in there. Ideally, your Visa Abundance username. Joyce is from Belize. Right, good. I've waxed lyrical about Belize as well recently. I have a lot of affection for a lot of countries that I've been in. I wasn't in Belize for that long. I only stayed there for a few months, but I lived there for a few months. I loved it. Peter says TRX is currently showing 404 not found. Yeah, like I say, they are down for maintenance. I know that. But it should be back up pretty soon. Let me just, yeah, still showing a 404 not found. Minnie, we have a dedicated support person. I've lost Facebook now, just a minute. Yeah, we have a dedicated support person in our Telegram group, and she said that it'll be down for about 60 minutes, and that was probably about an hour ago. Here we go. This is from Minnie. The system is brand new and updated. Estimated time is more than 60 minutes. Please wait patiently. There will be a better interface after the upgrade. I'm Minnie, and everybody is looking forward to the perfect interface after the update. And that's in our Facebook group. If you want a link for that, how do I get a link for that? Here we go. I found it. Now I've lost Facebook again. Here we go. This is the link to our Telegram group. As I say, we're very fortunate. Minnie is great. We all have, well, say we all have problems. We don't all have problems, but a lot of us have problems. We either can't log in for some reason, or we don't understand something, or whatever. And Minnie is there, and she fixes everything. She does a great job for us. So thank you. So Peter's just told us that, and Bozina's told us that. But if you check in our Telegram group, she's got what's going on. I told her they should put up a site under maintenance thing, but hey, we had the same with funds. That was down for about 3 days with no under maintenance thing. And I pestered them like hell, and they eventually put up an under maintenance thing, and the site was back within an hour. So for 3 days, they just had no site. When they put the under maintenance on, the site came back up pretty quickly after that anyway. Yeah, your country code doesn't matter, Reynold. Evangelist brightness, that's where your scam system started. Don't understand that, Evangelist brightness, but you're welcome to your own opinion. Jerry Fawn says, she really helped me out a lot today to register. There you go. Yeah, she is really, really good. She did tell me that she's not feeling her best today, so she apologized if people weren't getting her usual bright and willing support, but she's doing her best. Everybody has a day where they're a little bit down, don't they? Okay. Yeah, all these opportunities have some element of risk. Any business, whether you start your own business, whether you're a sandwich bar or a hairdresser or a mechanic or whatever, there's risk involved in it. You can lose your money. And the risk is higher, of course, with these online businesses. And as I say, the more they pay out, the higher the risk, usually. But when you've got something that you can get involved in for 40 cents, I don't really consider that to be a risk. And even with 40 cents, I've done some videos on it. Even with 40 cents, looking at it long term, not looking at it for, how much can I make by tomorrow. Not looking at it like that family from Korea that put in 40 grand, we're talking about 40 cents. If it lasts for a couple of years, you will have made thousands of dollars. If it doesn't, you may have made some money, or you may have lost your 40 cents. It's pretty much risk-free, and it's something that everybody can get involved in at 40 cents. It'll take you 2 minutes a day, that's all, and there you go. Jerry's responding to that other person as well about the country code. Just need a number without country code to register. Yeah, and you don't put your country code in when you log in either. Some people have said I can't log in, and they're putting in their country code and then their number. The country code is irrelevant. All it is a username, really, and they just suggested that you use your phone number, and that way it's a number that you'll remember, and it's unique, and it's unlikely to be replicated by other people. It's possible because somebody could have the same number in America as in the UK. I think maybe, I don't know whether even that's possible, but there you go. It's one of those things, but it's unlikely that there will be a duplication of numbers, and so that's why they use that. Okay, we've pretty much covered everything, I think. I haven't done the numbers. I did tell you somebody asked for the forecast on the lottery. I did that. I remember doing that. Registered members is up by 10, just 10 for the last 24 hours. Active members is up by 83 to 6,960. So it's up almost 1,000, I think, on the month. In active members. Still not seeing anything on the coin payment site for our tokens. Shows them as there's no trading, no value, no nothing. Multiply Visa, No new members, nobody new bought advertising, but we got another $1 from the revenue share just for logging in. So that's the numbers, and that's it pretty much. So we can all go about our business. It's been an absolutely beautiful day today. I've had this closed today, not because of the light causing a problem, but because it was so hot sat here. Actually, it was like being in a greenhouse, and it's been beautiful, but I was sweating. I mean, and so I just pulled the curtain across. But now this lovely day has flown away, and the time has come to part. Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen. We'll meet again tomorrow, same time, same place, Twitch, YouTube. In our Facebook group, we share abundance publicly at 7 p.m. at British summertime with the latest updates. We'll have the month-end figures, we'll have the lottery winners. Not lottery, it's a raffle. You don't share that top prize when you win it. It's a full payout. It will be, I believe, over $28,000. Some lucky person will win. There are lots and lots of other prizes, of course. About 20% of everybody that has staked a pool gets a prize. Sometimes it's might only be a few cents. Sometimes it's $20,000. But there are lots and lots of prizes available. So we'll look forward to that tomorrow. Until then, auf Wiedersehen.